Today on the channel, we're getting deep into the Star Wars universe with Wat Tambor and my old boy, old Coleman Tambor. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for our daily Star Wars unboxing and review in 2021 and possibly beyond. And today, we're starting it off with two deep cuts in the Star Wars universe with Coleman Tambor, Jedi Supreme, and Wat Tambor. But remember, for all your Star Wars needs and a whole lot more, hit up Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. So let's start it off with the Jedi, and let's start it off like we do all the reviews on the channel. Let's take a look at the packaging. Let's talk about it. Let's unbox it. Let's talk about it, and let's see where it goes from there. So let's look at old Coleman Tambor first. Deep cut Jedi. I love, the Clone Wars was great to really flush out a lot of Jedis for us. We always knew about Anakin and Obi-Wan and Yoda, but we didn't get a lot of Jedis in the original trilogy. The Clone Wars really flushed it out with a lot of new faces in the Jedi Guild. Some that stole our hearts like a young Plo Koon, and then some that were just kind of hanging around like our old boy Coleman here. At least that's where I sit, but you guys can tell me if you view that differently from where you sit. But let's take a look at Coleman here in the package. Coleman Tambor down there. It's got Attack of the Clones on the side. Very minimalistic, kind of nice packaging though on these. I love the packaging on these. I like the simpleness of it, the simple colors on it. The blue always works great on packaging for me. And Coleman's beautiful green face. Just gotta love it. From the Battle of Geonosis, one of these days we're gonna unbox that Geonosis arena on the channel, that huge play set. It's gonna take up a whole shelf in my collection display, and he'll be a part of that, I am sure. On the back, we got a blurb, we got a cross-sell, we got warnings, we got all the usual suspects down there. We'll read the back, see what it says. 10 more Jedi Master Points, says it right down here, adding to my collection every day. Coleman Tambor, an amphibious creature from the watery world of Sembla. Now, does he get along with the Gungans? That's question number one. How does he feel about my boy Admiral Akbar? How does he feel about them? And what about the Quarren? Where does it all fit here? These amphibious creatures, is it like Highlander? Can there only be one? I don't know. That's a question for another day. But apparently he's a watery world guy from the world of Sembla. So good for him. Coleman Tambor is a brave and noble Jedi Knight and member of the Jedi High Council. He is one of the many Jedi assembled by Mace Windu to confront the Separatist armies on Geonosis, here where the Clone Wars begin. Tambor defeats countless Geonosian warriors and droid battalions, but unfortunately meets his ultimate fate in the gunslinging hands of bounty hunter Jango Fett. And that's why Mace Windu was really hot. He killed his old buddy, his old poker buddy, as far as I've understood it. Mace Windu and Coleman were good poker buddies. They'd go out to the bar, they'd have some drinks, they'd have some laughs, they'd play some poker like a young Kenny Rogers. And unfortunately, he was killed by Jango Fett, and Mace Windu wanted his revenge. He was up for it. He said, that's it. That's it. You killed my boy Coleman. You're going to get yours, Jango. And Jango did. We saw it live on screen on the movie there. At least that's how I remember it. Somebody can fact check that if they would like to. But it looks like he comes with a little bit of sand or something here. Let's investigate. Let's find out what's going on here with our old buddy Coleman. See you later, Coleman. See you later that way. Goodbye. A little plastic prison for Coleman. He's got his green lightsaber. He's an interesting colored character, old Coleman. I like these deep cut crazy guys though. They're always fun. Always fun to think up adventures. And I always think of myself as a kid. What would I do with Coleman as a kid? And he'd be one of those guys that would die at the beginning. He wouldn't. Mace Windu would make it a little bit farther than Coleman. See you later. Oh, off the screen, messing things up. So it's a stand. I love the idea of a stand. It's just a little bit of a base. I guess it represents Geonosis is what that does. Represents that battle right there. So let's get Coleman out here. Let's get him moving around. Now, a lot of articulation on Coleman here. He's got arms that go up and down, side to side. His wrists do move. His head moves. Waist moves. Legs moves. Knees move. Ankles move. Man, Coleman's taken articulation to the next level in the 3 3/4 category. I like this one. I never was a huge Coleman fan. I don't know if anybody really is, but man, he looks creepy. I like that. He's a Jedi. I like that. He's got a lightsaber. I like that. It fits in his hand. I like that. He's not sticky. I like that. Guess what? I like this figure. There you go. I like it. I guarantee he's going to fit on this stand. Oh, yeah. He's fitting on the stand. He's ready for battle. He's got all kinds of articulation. I might have him take out Jango Fett in my role-playing days, but I like this one. This is really cool. I really love flushing out these Jedis, these deep-cut Jedis. Coleman is pretty cool. He's not one I know off the top of my head. Probably like a lot of you guys, a little bit of a forgotten Jedi. But the articulation on this one is just next level for these type of figures. And it's just going to go great in my Geonosis display. So Coleman, A+, strongly recommended. Get me a Black Series Coleman. Now I'm saying that. This is a Black Series figure I want. I hope we get those flushed out. It'd be great to get some of these deep cut Jedis in some of these 6-inch Black Series scales. I would be all for him. Wat Tambor, on the other hand, I guess we'll see. It's a little heavier figure, so that usually means good. Big figure, heavy figure usually go hand in hand, but we'll see what's up with Wat Tambor. We'll get down to the brass tacks. A guy I don't remember a lot from Attack of the Clones. I believe he made droids, but I can't even picture the scene. I don't know. My brain is failing me in my old age, apparently. But there he is. We got Attack of the Clone ribbon on the side. You got Wat Tambor. He comes with like a computer type desk type easel. I don't know what this is. We'll investigate when we get out of the package. But classic Star Wars packaging. We know it. We love it. We've seen it. We know all about it. There's the back. Old Wat Tambor. We got a little blurb on him. Gonna have to read that, of course. We're promoting the other guys, doing a little cross-sell. 10 more Jedi Master Points coming my way. What a time to be alive. Wat Tambor. Wat Tambor is the foreman of the Techno Union, a galactic institution that produces many of the weapons and droids for the Separatist forces. Tambor is quick to join Count Dooku's Confederacy of Independent Systems in their fight against the Republic, and readily commits his army of battle droids to the cause. He also hosts the meeting of Separatists at one of the Techno Union's droid foundries on Geonosis, where the Succession movement explodes into the start of the Clone Wars. And what a war the Clone Wars were. We all feel like we lived through the Clone Wars. We've also lived through the COVID wars the last few years. See you later. I especially have. I've aged 10 plus years in the last 2 years. I guarantee it. See you later. See you later. Plastic prison. There it is. Little plastic prison. I like this one. Big, heavy. Got a nice base here. I don't know what this thing is, what this orange deal is. And we'll get old Wat Tambor out. See you later. Breaks right through the rubber bands, these old dental floss rubber bands. Just absolutely disgusting. He's got a little bit of a glisten to him, but I'm happy to report, much like my friend Coleman, he is not sticky. He is not sticky. Got a rubber band stuck in his armpit here. Now, the armpits are still the bane of my existence. The armpits, is that what I said the armpits are? They are. The armpits are the bane of my existence, but as are the rubber bands that I can't get out because they're gross and falling apart. But once again, much like a lot of the female figures in some of these, we got a little bit of a chest piece going on here. He's got legs down below, but there's no movement, no articulation, really no need for him. You could just have him hover like so. I don't even know why they gave him legs. They could have saved some money here, as they're absolutely not needed, as you can't do anything with him. He has high waist swivel, arms up and down, but limited, especially this right one. He does got wrist articulation, or I guess forearm articulation on this guy. Head can move, but barely. It's really limited by the apparatus he's got going on for him. So really, truly akin to a chess piece. No stickiness on this base either, so I like that. This seems to sit right up top here. He's got his little computer desk. He's building out his droids. He fits right here, and there you go. I guess you just stick him in the back of the Geonosis playset, and he's ready to go. So Wat Tambor, by no means a must-have figure, a deep cut even for Star Wars, in my opinion. I don't think he sets anybody's world on fire like a young Coleman does. I mean, you see Coleman just coming in and gets that arm angled, and bam, there's Wat Tambor just lost his head. Just got killed by my boy Coleman. One of my new favorite Jedis, and that's all it takes is a really good figure sometimes to bring you to that next level, to really enjoy a figure. It happened a lot to me as a kid with Star Wars and G.I. Joe figures, where I'd buy a figure and say, he's not my favorite character in the show, or I don't know anything about him, but just the look and the weapons the guy comes with brings his stock up in your playing days, and that's how Coleman would be for me. I don't know Coleman, don't really like him, don't really hate him either, but getting a figure of this great articulation and coloring and just the coolness factor here, he would do very well in a young Kyle's playing days. He would really steal some hearts and kill some bad guys, that's for sure. Wat Tambor, like I said, chess piece, nothing really that special. I think all day long, if you're choosing between these two for whatever reason you had to, you're taking Coleman all day long. Of course you are. That's the way I see it, but how do you see it? Let me know in the comments below. And while you're here, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We got new videos every single day, including a daily Star Wars unboxing and review that you don't want to miss. And follow me on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram, and of course, ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. So for Coleman and Watt, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.